In this class, let us learn about photodiode and solar cell. First, let us say photodiode. Photodiode is a special purpose PN junction diode which converts light energy to electrical energy. It is used to detect optical signals. The diode is operated under reverse bias. Diode is fabricated with a transparent window to allow the light to fall on the diode. This is a symbol of photodiode. When light photons of appropriate energy falls on the diode, electrons and holes are generated. And the electrons and holes are separated due to the reverse bias. The potential barrier increases, so the electrons and holes are separated. The holes move to p side and the electrons move to n side. And so the reverse current increases. As the intensity of the radiation increases, the current also increases. So photocurrent is directly proportional to light intensity. So we can compare different light sources, intensities of different light sources. So this is the characteristic of photodiode. As the intensity increases, the photocurrent increases. But the condition for the detection of light is energy of the photon should be greater than the band gap energy. That is, h nu should be greater than Eg. Let us see the working of the diode. When the diode is illuminated with light photons of energy h nu greater than the band gap energy, there are three important processes. First one is EH pairs, electron hole pairs are generated close to the junction. Second process is electrons and holes are separated due to the electric field of the junction. And the third process is electrons are collected on n side and holes on p side. And thus the reverse current or photocurrent increases. Why the diode is reverse biased? It is easier to observe the change in current with a light intensity in reverse bias. That is, reverse current is in microampere. So a very small change in current can be easily detected. And so the diode is reverse biased. Now let us say solar cell. Solar cell also converts solar energy to electrical energy. It is a PN junction diode which generates EMF when radiation falls on it. The difference between photodiode and solar cell is that no biasing is required. When light photons with energy h nu greater than band gap energy falls on the PN junction, in the first step, electrons and holes are generated. That is, generation of EH pairs. And the second process is separation of electrons and holes before they recombine. Due to the electric field of the junction, electrons and holes are separated. And the third process is collection of electrons on n side and holes on p side. So the electrons are collected on the n side and holes are collected on the p side. And thus the p side becomes positive and n side becomes negative. So the current flows from p to n through the outside circuit, through the external circuit. Since P becomes positive and N becomes negative, an EMF is developed across the junction, and this voltage is known as photovoltage. Now let us see the selection criteria. The semiconductor used for the construction of solar cell should have a band gap energy in between 1.8 electron volt and 1 electron volt. In the ideal case, it should be 1.5 electron volt. The material should have high optical absorption and high electrical conductivity. Another factor is the availability of raw material and cost. Example for the material, silicon and gallium arsenide. Here you can see the characteristics of solar cell. Since the current flows in the direction of reverse current, current is considered negative. And since P side is positive and N side is negative, the voltage is considered positive. VOC, that is the open circuit voltage. It is the maximum voltage and it corresponds to a resistance infinity, that is open circuit. ISC is the short circuit current. It is a maximum current which corresponds to resistance 0 or short circuit. Thank you.